Happy spring. It's the spring equinox here in the Northeast in the United States, and I just wanted to take an opportunity to do an outdoor video here and to use it as an opportunity, as I often do, to reclaim the pre-Christian roots of some of the really important rituals in our lives as spiritually oriented people who are affected by the cyclical shifts of the seasons. And with spring happening here, there is also this connection to the Christian celebration of Easter. And it's been really important for me in my transition out of church culture and organized religion and my vocation as a clergy to really reclaim the pre-Christian roots to, for example, celebrations like Easter and Christmas and in relation to the Yule season. But for Easter, even in the word itself, it's very quite obvious the pre-Christian roots because of its connection to this beautiful understanding of the goddess of spring. In Anglo-Saxon tradition, this is pre-Germanic culture. The goddess Eostre, or Eostre, E-O-S-T-R-E, really became the present-day anglicized version of the word Easter. But understanding these feminine roots, this goddess of spring roots of Easter, is extremely important for those of you who are needing to find alternative pathways for understanding this sort of resurrection life or new life and new beginnings that are apart from some of the violent and sacrificial theologies associated with Christianity. So the goddess Eostre, the goddess of Easter, is also known as the goddess of dawn. And it's such a beautiful image as you think of the coming back of the sun and the ways in which our bodies and minds and lives sort of reorient ourselves with that returning of the sun. But this name actually is the roots of the word for the month of March, which is Estor Monath, which means the month of beginnings or openings. So once again, we find the feminine roots of this season. Estra video part 2. Sorry there for the audio getting cut off. But as I reimagine the celebration of Easter for my kids who are ages 5, 8, and 1.5, one of the really wonderful ways to bring in this new understanding or reclaiming this understanding of the goddess of dawn and Estra in the Easter celebrations is to rediscover the roots of the symbolism of the rabbit or the hare and eggs, both of which very much come from these feminine roots and fertility and new life. But there's a really beautiful legend of this goddess of dawn, Estra, and what she does is she takes this wounded bird at the end of winter and turns this bird into a hare so that it can survive the rest of winter. And as this rabbit, this hare, gets through the tail end of winter and coming into spring, starts laying eggs because it originally was a bird. And so this hare, out of gratitude to Estra, the goddess of dawn, decorates these beautiful eggs and presents them as an offering to Estra, thanking her for transforming her into this creature that would be able to survive the winter. And as I tell my children this, it's such a beautiful way to really rediscover the nature-oriented roots to this season. You know, I see on different church billboards this idea of like, it's not about a rabbit, but actually it is. It's about this resiliency that comes from creatures that are transitioning through these seasons, in particular difficult seasons like winter into spring, and having survival skills and resiliency and hope and the ability to sort of overcome those challenges. And what a beautiful tradition to celebrate when we color Easter eggs, which we love to do in our family, and have Easter egg hunts in our beautiful backyard, to really celebrate that element and not minimize it, because some people think it sort of takes away from the centrality of the Christian message. But I find that I'm no longer interested in ignoring or minimizing those roots, particularly those feminine roots of the Easter season. So I hope that gives you some encouragement if you're looking for new pathways for honoring this season in ways that really resonate with who you are and what you believe. Happy spring.